When they called my name, I kind of just stood on stage because I wasn't expecting it. Not the fact that I just didn't think that I could, but I don't know. They called my name and I just kind of stood there and froze. And then one of my friends from the weekend turned to me and was like, "Girl, they called your name, go." So. Hello everyone, it is J Tuck and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing a little bit about my experience competing with National American Miss State for North Carolina. And if you follow me on Instagram, then you already know that I have competed maybe a couple weeks ago now, or was it last weekend? But if you don't, I highly suggest that you do go ahead and follow me so that you can kind of get updates a little bit quicker. So let's hop right into it. So this was actually my first year competing with NAM, and unfortunately it is my last year because I'm aging out, and deep down I wish I would have started a little bit sooner, because after the whole competition weekend, it was an amazing experience and I would have loved to have done it over again. However, that's the game of pageantry. There's age limits and sometimes you age out, and that's just what happens. So a little bit about the actual weekend itself. Weekend started on a Friday with check-in and just getting everything in order, and it went through Sunday. We didn't actually start competing until Saturday. There's phases of the competition that are required, like I had to do evening gown on stage. Then there was also personal introduction on stage, which is a 30 seconds of introducing yourself, whether it's your name or you're from some fun facts. Also, there was a community service part of the competition that was required. And then lastly, of course, you had to do interview with the judges, and there were, I think, about 6 judges that I got to speak one-on-one with for a minute or so. And those are all the phases of the competition that were required. And then also they had optionals, which were nice. Optionals gave you another chance to get stage experience, or to just be able to compete in something outside of what's required. I did one optional, which was casual wear. I ended up being a runner-up in casual wear. There was also another optional that I won that I was totally not expecting, but they had this thing called Miss Personality, or the Personality Award, and it was given for the contestants to be able to vote on basically who had a good attitude throughout the entire weekend. I didn't win Miss Personality, but I got runner-up for Miss Personality, and when they called my name, I kind of just stood on stage because I wasn't expecting it. Not the fact that I just didn't think that I could, but I don't know. They called my name and I just kind of stood there and froze, and then one of my friends from the weekend turned to me and was like, "Girl, they called your name, go." So what I really liked about competing with NAM, I think they did a great job with the schedule. Granted, if you signed up for a lot of optionals, you were probably on the go more than someone that had just done the required parts of the competition like I did in one optional. So I was able to kind of breathe and not feel like I was on the go zooming all the time, which I was very thankful for. There were times where I could just after rehearsals, I didn't have anything to do for a few hours, so I would go take a nap and recharge. And I think that can be very beneficial during pageants, because one, you've prepared. Pageants in itself are stressful, and so for you to just be able to take that time and to get away and to recharge in whatever way that you do need to recharge, I think that really did benefit me. And the people there were great. The people were amazing, and just to know that people were sincerely and genuinely happy to be there, wanted to help you, wanted to make friends, wanted to communicate. We weren't there just to compete, but because at the end of the day, only one person can walk away with the crown, so you better go there trying to get something out of it more so than just winning, because at the end of the day, there's many people that compete. There's one person that can get the crown, and that's just how it works. So it was at this moment when I thought, where was I going with this? So let me just go ahead and wrap it up. So I say all this to say, yes, this was my experience with NAM. However, I think the biggest takeaway that you can get from this is to not be afraid to step out of, like, do not be afraid to try something that is outside of the idea of what you had for yourself, because this was not the first year I had ever heard of the National American Miss system, but I had in my mind that maybe that just wasn't the system for me. But there was one person in particular that reached out to me about it, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll give it a try, you know? It's my last year. What do I have to lose at the end of the day? And I tried it and I loved it, and I'm so grateful and I'm thankful for the experience, and I will never forget it. And it also like just gave me the opportunity to be able to like fine-tune some of the skills that I feel like I do need to work on. And even like during that pageant weekend, like my mom was with me the entire time during that pageant weekend, and we kind of like just had a talk and kind of like a breakthrough for like one of my weaknesses that I have. And yeah, I didn't walk away like winning. I made top 8, which was a win for me. Top 8 was a win for me. No, I did not win the crown, but top 8 was a win for me because of all the hard work that I have put in for it. And so yeah, I just say all that to say, like, don't be afraid to step out and try something different despite what in mind you think you have for yourself. Thank you all for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, or subscribe if you are picking up what I'm putting down, and I will see you in the next video.